go. Dizzy shortly thereafter, and off of that, they try to take the space. They've already disrespected the harbor wall that's up. Their own wall goes up, and they want to fight back sight. They want to fight Snowman. Aggressive on the fronts, but G2's there to greet Leaf and Jonah P getting the first couple of kills, and you see MIBR who's going to be on a late flank, but will the timing work out? Can they buy enough time for him to have value, for him to find impact? Oh, the first kill found. How much more trouble can he cause? A late lurk around mid, and the repositioning might have been his death. FRZ alone here with 51 HP gets one. Valent's gonna get it all the way, though. The kills are flashy, but the round goes to the defense. Well, everyone's here except for Jonah P. Yeah. I wonder if they bite on this. Oftentimes when you see the initiator utility on the other side and how Achilles found them,
they have to spam the bomb, they have to deny the plant, and they do that. Time is running low right now for MIBR.
17 seconds left. They're trying to stabilize on the site, but between all of the utility and the fact that they don't really have mid presence either, they've got to deal with the fights that are happening now, and they're not going their way. RGL left alone, a 1v1. He is going to have time to get the plant down. Trent will arrive at the scene of the crime with nothing but himself. Can he get the shots? No. RGL with 3 and MIBR on the board. This feels difficult.
And a turret is just posted from top mid on this, but the timing!
He tucked into it.
I see he's not ready for it!
There's the middle of the map pressure that we were talking about. FRZ with 2, Artine getting the spike down. And it seems like he's gonna try to go for more because they've gone so sideways. I don't know how G2 are gonna get back into this one.
You imagine it would have to be off of...
I mean, that'll help.
Good util in the shocks onto this back yellow area.
That'll
there
help
it
too. RGL and JZZ still around, still sticking with this fight. Trying to dance around back yellow as the spike ticks away.
One enemy remaining.
Time ever elusive, not on their side here. Leaf would have to pull off a miracle, and he's done it before. Can he do it again? The shots don't land. MIBR gets their second. Oftentimes we'll see them cycle their harbor wall with their Viper wall, so there's something constantly out, but this time it's not overlapping. It's a little bit further back. It seems like they want to try to dig their heels in the sand a little bit further up, and that's exactly what they do.
Perfect accuracy.
They have to recommit to this.
That's so smart from Jonah P.
Or they stick to the flank. You're right. He orbs off the turret. He should be able to find a timing, but again, timing is everything. FRZ still in such a good spot. The drop is going to give his position away. He still gets killed. FRZ, how? Oh, it turns so quickly. Oh, they have such good utility for it, too. I mean, you have Valen's ult, you have Icy's ult. It just causes so much chaos on the site.
They found the timing.
Reckoning invested. A recommendation to reposition. Now Icy on the swing out.
But now they will. And it's a full commit.
JZZ ulted on that. We'll see how much value can get out of it. What a shot! Holy smokes!
That's his third 1D in the round.
Valen and Trent have to find a way to try to bring this thing back. Artine's been upgraded to weapon 4 on the round. The ace on the cards, and it will deliver. The high power ace for MIBR. You have to understand it's weak, right? Yeah, they know. Icy just invested his ult.
Beautiful.
It's going to be the freest kill of his life.
He's accepted defeat completely.
A lot to be in.
He's stuck right now.
Yeah, he's trapped.
He has to pull a miracle, and that Gecko is going to not allow that to happen.
2 for 2 on the Thrash. That's all that'll be for now. Mazine and Artine.
2.
Crumble. Right on cue. Leaf with 3 and G2 strike back.
There's going to be a ton of utility here for him.
Yeah, MIBR, it feels like they're walking into a grinder right now. But Valent's the first to fall. Somehow they're getting the openers that they need. Trent back sight, finds 2. Leaf is in a 1v3. Again, has the ult. Hey, just so... Oh boy. That was a tough jump spot.
And he does it again. What a maniac with the triple swing.
Hang on 1 second. Leaf's had a shot at it, but timing window that Mazine has just created with his ult could be the difference maker.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to fight Snowman once again. Oh, actually wrapping sight.
It's a beautiful idea. Off of the wall, they flash on the other side to take the fight, but G2 gladly punch back. Hey, this thing fell apart for MIBR so quickly.
Last player standing.
What can FRZ do here? Yeah, in the face of 3, nothing. Just barely getting it down. And again, the cascade of ultimates just continue to wreak havoc on the site. Artine the first to fall. G2 pushing forward, taking space. They still have to deal with the pit. And it's a pesky one.
Put the little guy on the bomb!
How much work can they do? RGL with 2. Now FRZ left alone, and he's so far away. Icy's just gonna hold it. What a beautiful setup.
Nice.
You start to see some of the panels of the wall get cleared out. They're pushing into a lot of MIBR members here. They're not that far off. Trent pushing forward, clears out the Dizzy, but it gets cleared out in response. Can he find value?
I think they're kind of aware. I don't know. RGL's trying to clear this.
Yeah.
He just saw him, I think.
Paranoid, what's on the other side? Valorant gets 2 big kills. Jonah P not able to land the shots, but the damage has been dealt.
Oh, Leaf has been so good.
Oh!
Player
As I
standing.
say that, I cursed him. I cursed him.
Can Valorant pull this off on his own? The spike has been taking a long time, so all the onus is on MIBR. They have to take the fight or stick to the defuse. RGL's gonna get the shots. The defuse will come through.
For a couple kills.
Oh, I didn't think it was gonna get him. FRZ not feeling the pressure. Looking left and right.
He has no help at all.
Expecting the swing, he still gets a kill. Remember, JZZ still have...
Trent saw him for sure here.
Crosshair trained on the position. They're taking their time with this one. Now they're investing it, and it feels late. Meanwhile, Icy's getting 3 on the round.
Someone's there.
A 2v2. You gotta take some space here. You've gotta take it if you want to have a shot at this. JZZ's in a 1v2. This feels like they had a really good opportunity, but I don't know how they're gonna snatch this thing back. JZZ has so much to do. G2, yeah. MIBR with the little weaponry that they do have are gonna have to try to snatch this round back, but it doesn't seem like G2 will relent. A 2v2 though. Spike's been going for a little while. Well, they may have a shot at this.
Gonna get it high.
Pushing forward. He got. Oh my gosh!
What? Gecko Wall 2 rounds ago.
Just used it again. They do such a good job of dealing with all of that. I'm trying to find as much value as they can. JZZ using his, MIBR. So far, the attempted retake has been successful, but how much more can they find? Leading from the front is Valorant as he gets 2 kills. JZZ dropping down into this. Mazine has to try to protect them, buys enough time. But how much more can they do? Trent on the first. You start to see the defuse go through. JZZ holds the line once more.
Anyway, and that will give G2 the heads-up awareness
Planted.
that there are players in this mid area. Leaf will be first contact.
A stinger at that distance. It's just tough. Now you've got the soul bullet you're gonna have to deal with as well, and it's tagging up a couple of members. Can Jonah P find value here? Gets 1 kill. Checks for the second. That does a bit of time.
This is chaotic. What is MIBR doing right now?
I don't know, but they've got to do so quickly, because if this doesn't work out, you still got Jonah P, who's going to be on a late flank with the weapon. RGL with 15 HP, the molly at his feet.
Icy.
I mean, they've thrown everything into this.
Fallon's gonna stay, try to get as many as he can.
There's
what a weird ball!
He gets 3! Oh, it's a disaster for MIBR.
That Sage Wall's full up. Oh, it's
He
not
got
enough.
half. I believe he got half. FRZ still with so much to do, and now the drone in his face. Waiting for the swing, waiting for the challenge, and it just never comes. Fred's fancy footwork drops them that round. And so far, they've gotten 1. A tap on the spike, and it's nothing but a threat. An empty one at that. Jonah P swings out. RGL falls.
Oh, man.
G2 continued to push the pace. The res back gives numbers in favor of the defense, though. Icy still with his ult online. And that should be the difference maker there. There's not a ton of time. They still have all of the to play around. Mazine is left in a 1v3. And it's the spike that's going to decide how things play out here. He gets his kills, but the map in favor of G2.
Too good in the post spot.
Yep.
Icy again, getting a kill there to get his ult online.
On Icy shoulders on this map, because again, we've seen that he shows proficiency, he feels comfortable on the Gecko role, but when it's a single duelist role, when there's a lot of pressure on him to take space, how does he handle that? He's already fallen, but G2 were able to trade back.
He has the bomb.
Yeah, and he's segmented off the rest of the team.
He's gonna have to ask for reinforcements. Valen right away, so they can take the 3v1 onto the CT player.
Yeah, they don't have to give him the fight. Now it's RGL who has a lot to... Oh, no. You're right.
I mean, I'm just jinxing everybody today.
One enemy remaining.
Trent can still win this thing. RGL is so weak. Yeah. That's how that ends. What a mad round. The Red Bull clutch for G2. This might lean in their favor. They've got a shorty in the hands of Artine. They're all huddled in with the flash in the face of Trent.
Flash.
That's a big one, and you're just going to get overwhelmed. You're going to get swarmed. And that's what happens. Can Icy hold the line? Only one is found. Another messy, chaotic round. This time, potentially going sideways for G2. Jonah P with a nice flash, and it's not going to matter. Leaf is left alone.
Time's running out.
It's so short. He just got to kill the right guy, and he does. What a kill. What are these rounds?
Jonah's just keeping them here, and they're going to get wrapped at any moment now if the rotate doesn't come in.
Oh, they're committing to the Tuka fight. They take the telly, and Valent's there to greet him.
And now that's going to open up Jonah to bait, rotates to this A site. He's here to full commit, and that's why Mazin runs into Hookah there. But JZZ, what was that?
Clean shots, keep it competitive, but ultimately, he's the last one alive. One away from ult. I think there's an opportunity for Vandal close by, but it's not going to matter. So I think there are a few things that G2 did there exceptionally well. And then Trent one away from having his ult online. Joining Valen. The thing is, they're getting crunched, so they're going to have to deal with the fight on multiple fronts. Icy with a big kill.
Nice entry from Icy.
Oh,
nice.
My gosh. That's a second. Now Trent dealing with what's coming from behind him. 47 HP, has to take a step back. Icy's been steady. And he's able to help here.
3 in the round.
Holy smokes, this is falling apart for MIBR. Gonna perform when he's the only duelist, when it's on him to create space, him to go. So far, so good. What can our team do to counter, though? An ult online?
Oh, he's feeling it for sure right now.
They've crossed paths, and Icy gets 2. Leaf with the 3rd.
Be good. First kill, first death stat line. It's just he was getting traded quite a bit against a lot of these other teams.
Sure.
Right now, he's able to string 2, 3 kills together, like a lot of other star duelists in the league. So these are really good signs for G2.
How G2 have wanted to approach these attack paths. We've seen contact, we've seen manipulating rotations, we've seen fast hits. It seems a little bit slower here, but that does seem like that's the intent. They hit
a good
2.
start.
Oh, it's huge. They hit 2, but RGL was there to keep the line back. Valen pushing forward, Jonah P close by.
Hey, I'm trying to help MIBR out to at least win 1 round.
Jonah P flushed out, trying to hold the line. Cannot, as the Molly causes problems. Trent in a close again. The Molly soars by his face, drops one of his own. FRZ gonna try to get to half. Eyes to it. I don't know that Mazin can do this. Wingman can. Oh my goodness, Trent does it again.
This Gecko Molly lands on default with a nade back sight. There's gonna be nowhere for MIBR to play.
Icy saturated.
There's the Gecko Molly.
There's the util that you mentioned, and they cracked the site open again.
It's impossible to hold against that. But Mazin,
he's the only one here. He's got
left.
so much to do. Can he contain? Can you imagine, dude just plays his life. Ice creeping forward, trying to get the kill, finds it. Not out of the woodworks yet. They've gotten the spike down, but they're both so weak.
the reposition too.
104 HP across both of them, and is that going to be enough? FRZ left alone. That Molly.
It's a great Molly.
Oh, Leaf is so weak. He dies to it. Icy on the swing. Can he land the shots? FRZ clutches it out.
Together.
They were so effective in the chaos on Icebox. MIBR were, but this is, I mean, a shadow of what we saw previously.
Yeah. I mean, G2 have been so committed on these last, like, 5 rounds on where they want to go and what they want to do.
I mean, G2 can do no wrong here.
Yeah, on the site splits or just site hits off of one lane.
And even just look at this moment right now. They're having to use these mollies. They're having to try to find some space from so far away, where it feels like, much like the entire half, they've been suffocated out.
Crazy.
11 maintain control of the site.
And he knows.
I mean, they've got him corralled in. There's no way out. They have nowhere to go. They can't take Telly because they've lost short, but our team and FRZ finding the kills they need. 13 seconds left. Options are limited. Time is brief. Can they get this down? Can they get the spike down? They will. They'll get the kills, and the ever-needed pistol goes away if MIBR. They're staring each other down.
It's such a hard angle if you're Valorant to actually peek into, but that kill might have JZZ walk for something to try to even numbers up.
I mean, this is the delay that you were mentioning, right? Between all of the utility that G2 have at their disposal, there's really no options to get into the site.
So hard to play again.
And RGL's trying to get away.
Enemy down.
Will get his get a couple kills.
No bomb though.
Yeah, and no time.
Yeah, all Leaf has to do here is just live. Icy takes RGL's head.
And you're down 3 to 12. Trent's gonna get a little bit of info.
Oh
He's gonna
my
tag JCC.
gosh.
He gets the kill. Oh my gosh, what?
Spike planted.
There's the Brim ult, right? Front side. I thought he was gonna do it into U-Haul. No need to.
I mean, this is Raps.
They know someone's in
Player
CT.
standing.
It's been Raps for a few rounds now. Mazine, the only one left standing. And MIBR go home with a whimper. 13-3.